Hey, it's Dave O'Neill.
And Glenn Robbins.
And we've got a live Zoom podcast coming off of our show, Somehow Related, 31st of October. Get on board. It's going to be a live version of the show. Never to be recorded.
Come
It's
into
a
our
one-off
homes,
event.
look around our homes, see a show. I'll be in fancy dress. We'll do our performances, magic tricks, the whole thing, with Kitty Flanagan as well. Seriously, sign up right now. I don't know how much it costs to join up, but seriously, and everyone gets a front row seat.
Hello and welcome to our podcast of Junkees. I'm Dave O'Neill.
I'm Kitty Flanagan. I'm the possum. He's the big guy. And this is the Sweet and Salty Roundabout. Say it with me, Dave. Get on board. Or say it after me.
Get on board. I don't know. I'm not good at, I should be good at that stuff. I was in a band.
Yeah, where's your timing? Were you the drummer?
The bass player. So.
Oh, well, you should have had good timing.
Your sister was in a band. Your sister was in Club Hoy. They were.
Yeah, she's a singer-songwriter.
Well, I was saying to you last night on texting that I was in a Facebook group, a 90s Oz rock Facebook group, even though my band was the 80s, and she was in there. Someone was talking about her band, and then she just popped up. Hey, I'm right here, guys.
Yeah.
So.
I think because someone was like accusing the poster of saying this poster should be the Hummingbirds supported by Club Hoy.
Yeah, no, the Hummingbirds were supporting Club Hoy, and she actually said, I think we supported the Hummingbirds, not the other way around, guys.
Yeah. And then someone else said that, and she went, well, yeah, I'm sure. It's not, because I was there. So I think she had to out herself as being in the group.
Yeah, and then people are like, hi, Penny, oh, hi. Oh, hi. But there's been anyone can join this group. But there's a guy from Powderfinger in there. There's a guy from UMI. It's all the 90s rockers are in there. Yeah, because you can't slag anyone off because someone goes, I was in that band. It's like, oh hang on. Anyway, we're not talking about music. We're talking about snack food, junk food.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited because we are going to do plain chips. So
plain
if you want to
chips?
pause, go and grab it. And we have got 4 types. Have we not? Yes. We've got 2 home brands and we've got 2 of the big brands.
And the best thing about plain chips, I always think, because, when I go to the shops, I'm always, there's so many interesting flavours. I want flavours. But when I do get served a plain chip at someone else's house or if I buy a packet of plain chips, always better than you think.
Exactly.
I always am so pleasantly surprised and go, this is why, this is the standard. Because they're just good. Potato and salt.
I think observing my teenagers that you go through a stage from about 12 where you go, plain chips are shit, they're for adults. Why can't we get chicken? Why can't we get salt and vinegar? They're like a brown bread of the chips, And I reckon,
they're like a multigrain.
Yes, and I reckon it took me till about the age of 40 to go, they're actually great. A plain chip is great.
Yes, I agree. I'd always watch my mum who'd just buy a packet of plain chips and I think, she's missing out. There's so many good flavours. And now I kind of go, the plain chip is good.
Oh, so good. And today we're not doing things. We'll save that for another day because we're both big fans of the thin chip. We love a thin and kettle. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're doing crinkle cut.
Yeah, we're getting more sophisticated with our taste test these days. We're comparing like with like. When we started, God, we were random. Even I'll declare that. But yeah. It was salt and vinegar. It was some other type of vinegar. We were doing apples with oranges. Yeah. Now, eggplants with eggplants. And I forgot
to forget Samboy, and we had to go back again and get Samboy. And actually come.
Do you know what is interesting? I don't think there is a Samboy plain chip.
I have not seen a Samboy plain for a long time. I don't know if they even existed. I'm going to have to do some blame research and get back to you.
I think they only ever did flavours.
I reckon you're right. But gee, Samboy are out there. I don't know if I was talking to a guy, and he's my friend from Smith's Chips, who donated all the chips in my chip
in your arsenal,
my bunker here, and he said that the number 1 chip in Tasmania is the Samboy barbecue. Number 1 chip.
Wow.
They are beating every other chip. Yeah, Tassie and Queensland. I know a lot of people have said that on Facebook and stuff, but it's Tassie and Queensland where Samboy rule. But we don't have Samboy. We have got Smith's. We have got the Natural Chip Company. Now, you put this in because
I did put this in.
Some kid told you they were the best.
Well, yeah. I'll say Toby, friend of the show.
Big friend of the show.
12-year-old, but friend of the show.
Loves it.
He says the Natural Chip Company is the best plain chip, and even sends parents back to the store if they bring home any other chip and says not good enough. They have to be the Natural Chip Company chip.
Well, it is, as I am the lame researcher, that they are made by the Australian snack food company who make Cheezels, and they make Samboys. They make Samboys.
Okay, well, this will be interesting because I have never had a Natural Chip Company chip.
Nor have I.
Really, the only brand I'm familiar with is the Smiths. That's my usual go-to.
Absolutely. And there was a picture of you on Facebook or somewhere as you were about to watch your own special, and you were holding a big packet of Smith's chips, the plain.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm just tiny and it was just a regular size packet. But
you are petite. You are petite. Yes, there's no question about that. All right, well, and then we've got Woolworths and we've got Coles.
Yes, well, we thought we should include Coles this time because we've done a lot of Woolworths home brand. And so I've included some Coles original crinkle cut chips. And just on packaging alone, I will say, I think probably the reason Woolworths sell more of their home brand is because their home brand packaging is kind of nicer. Coles home brand packaging is pretty
Is
bad.
it like the black and gold of the old days?
Oh, sorry, you haven't got it. It's just, it's just kind of...
Oh, man, it's like, this is it. Get into it.
Yeah. Just says home brand, which is okay.
Hey, you're not paying much. Just get it. All right. We're going to...
Whereas Woolworths try and dress it up a bit like, oh, this is fancy. And then you go, hang on a minute, it's just Woolies.
Well, you're right. And Woolworths is the blue, so is Smith's, and so is the Natural Chip Company. They're all a deep navy blue. So...
Yeah. Okay, where are we going to go first?
I think we just start with Smith's, the classic.
Oh,
no,
Dave,
okay.
I don't know. And can I say why? Having learned, like, I do find the Smith's chip is always really quite
absolutely.
salty. So I don't want it to blow out our palates.
Let's start down the bottom end. Coles.
So let's start.
Coles.
Let's start at Coles.
All right, here we go.
Okay, now I'm going to move away.
I'm not going to move away.
I've taken quite a big one.
No, too hard. A chip.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's come out of a plastic bowl at a function. You know, where
oh God, yes, it does. It tastes like it's been out for a while.
Someone's been sent to the shops and they've gone, don't spend too much money, Gary or Louisa. And they've come back with the home brand Coles chip and just put them in a plastic bowl and no one knows the difference.
And do you know what else I can taste in those? The oil that they're cooked in.
Yes.
The oil has quite a strong flavour.
Right.
So I don't know what sort of oil they've cooked it in. Perhaps canola or rapeseed.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I can taste it.
Yeah, not good. I mean, at a pinch, if it was the only thing at a party, I'd eat it. But should we go?
Now, I'm gonna go to my Woolworths brand chip, which you sent me. It's a little bit hard to find a whole chip, Dave. You've kind of sent me like you didn't wrap them well, and I've kind of got. Remember when you were a kid and you used to crush the bag up and then tip it onto your chip?
Yes.
Onto your bread roll. It's kind of like I've got a bag full of that.
And remember when you were a kid and you had your pack of chips and you'd offer some, or a kid would say you want a chip, and then they'd hold the bottom of the bag. You go, oh, monkey grip, was that it? Or monkey grip.
Okay, I found a couple of whole ones. I'll try.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Not bad.
Oh. No, I don't.
Not bad, but oily. I don't
want to accuse your DNA lab of cross-contamination, but
what's happened?
Mine tastes a bit weird.
Oh.
Like you were using the same tongs that you used for the for the cool fruits or something.
Getting my 10-year-old to do it. I have anything to do with it. I just paid him $2 to do it. No, I didn't. I did it myself.
It kind of tastes a bit like
weird.
A lolly. And I don't think it's the chip itself, so I think I'll have to recuse myself. Yeah. I think you've given me a contaminated bag.
I reckon.
Because all I am tasting is kind of a banana-y, fruity flavour. like you were making a fruit salad and then and then on the same board you tipped out the chips and then that's what I got.
I did use the tongs. I reckon you're right. I really reckon that my DNA lab is going to have an inquiry into it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll take your judgment. So what did you say?
Similar,
oil?
They're a bit better than Coles. They're too oily, and my younger son describes them as cold. They're like cold, Dad. They're too cold.
Yeah. I know exactly
I'm like,
what he means.
Because they're too cold, and then
Yes.
So that means he thinks they're oily, and so I don't know. I mean,
but that's a very good description. I pay that cold. I know exactly what he
cold?
means, and it's
yeah.
It's like when you said about the other ones tasting like the plastic bowl they've been left in, just out for a while.
All right. Well, should we go Smith's or natural chip?
I'm going to go natural chip and hope for the best.
Here we go. They're thick.
Okay, they're definitely warmer.
They're warmer.
They're
can't
not
taste
cold.
the oil. They've been cooked to a crisper level, and they're not too salted, which is good. I quite like.
Yeah.
Let me have one more.
I don't
let me
mind them. Yeah, I'll go again.
Who was the child who liked them? Our fan? What was...
Toby, friend of the show.
Weird surname, but whatever.
Well, I don't know which surname he uses because he's got two parents with different surnames, so you never know which one.
Hyphenated job these days.
Like, what are your kids called?
Oh, that's O'Neill. They're O'Neill, but they've got Morris as their third name or something. Yeah, Kieran's name. Yeah, but we didn't want to go to hyphen.
Yeah,
but
otherwise, where does it end? Like they'll marry kids with hyphens, and then where does it end?
I think. Well, like you could do what Frank Woodley did from Lana Woodley when he married his wife. They made up a surname, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. I like that.
Okay, so I don't mind that. I've never had them before. And you know what they remind me of? A ruffle. Remember a ruffle chip? Ruffles were big in the...
Yeah, because they are thick.
They're thick. I don't mind that.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it's satisfying your big in the mouth kind of desire.
And they've certainly overtaken the two home brands, definitely.
Easily.
Okay, we'll go to Smith's.
I'm going to try Smith's.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, hands down, that's a winner. I don't even have to finish chewing the chip. Sorry, everyone, to speak with my mouth full, but man, that's my favourite plain chip right there.
That has got flavour. That has got...
It's got flavour and salt. It's not cold. It's not oily.
It's not greasy. They know
Bang.
They know what they're doing with this. I mean, I like the natural chip.
Yep.
That is a close second. But Smith's is definitely the winner.
Yeah, Smith's rules the day on that.
Oh, man, that is a great chip.
Now I know why Samboy never bothered making a plain chip, because you can't compete with that.
Yeah. There must have been a day when the Smith's chips and the guy said, hey, Stuart, have you tried these Smith's chips? And the Samboy factory went, let's not even bother with plain. Let's not even worry about it. Let's just do the barbecue and the tomato, yeah? That's what we're good at. Don't do the plain. Oh, wow, they're good.
I'm giving it to Smith's.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
the original and the best, I believe, to quote the packet.
Original? You're right, and the best.
Yeah. I stand by it.
I'm so happy that I've got a massive packet to eat. That is so good. I'll be eating them tonight watching The Crown. No, I finished The Crown. Watching Victoria at the moment.
Oh, you should. Have you watched Yellowstone?
Is that good?
Oh, it's like, have you seen that show Succession?
I love Succession.
Rupert Murdoch?
Love Succession.
Well, this is like Succession with cows.
Okay, I got to watch it. I'm going to watch it.
So, yeah, watch Yellowstone.
You've sold it to me. Succession.
Succession with cows.
I love Succession. So brilliant. Okay.
I'll put the Natural Chip Company chips aside for Toby.
Yeah, Toby, you can have those, mate. You can have mine if you want to come and grab them, mate. And might be a journey for you. But next, we're going to do a new segment called Just Get Some.
Just get some. It's going to be a short segment because that's really all there is to say about this. We're going to say the product and then just say just get some.
Well, I'm going to try it because I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, you haven't tried it, Dave? Okay, I sent these to Dave with pretty much that instruction, just get some.
And I'm looking at it and I don't even know who makes them. It's like looks like a chocolate royal with bits and it's quite big. First off, I like the size of that. That's a decent size in my mouth.
Yeah. Do you want to... I should tell you what it is.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah.
Okay, it's a Woolworths Rocky Road biscuit.
Oh.
So it's a home brand. Sorry, I'm still burping from the chips. Hang on a sec. I'm all about don't rustle, but now I'm just about to do a big chip burp.
Burp.
Okay, so it's a Woolworths home brand Rocky Road biscuit, and it's got biscuit, jam, pink marshmallow, covered in real chocolate and peanuts in there as well.
Oh, it's like
so
a wagon
it's like
wheel.
an absolute. It's more than a trifecta because there's more than 3 things in there. I don't even know what that is. Is it a quinfecta?
A quinny, a quaddy.
A quinny.
A
quaddy?
quaddy. Yeah.
A quadfecta.
Quadrella. Yeah.
Quadrella, there you go. Not a quadfecta.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to try it. That looks impressive. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm just going to watch you enjoy it because I've enjoyed many packets of these already. I don't need to have another one. Not with the burps I've been doing. What do you reckon?
The peanuts.
Just get some?
Just get some, people. That is great. And that, you could just have that and be happy with one, I reckon.
Usually you have to go back and have, I've been able to cap it at 3 because they're pretty delicious. Like have you hit the jam?
Yeah, the jam is great. I'll eat some more.
And do you know what I love? They've used pink marshmallow, which is it's a little bit different to white marshmallow.
Oh, the jam's good.
Yeah, it's great. And plenty of it.
Oh. That's
the peanuts just for a little bit of savoury hit in there.
It's a scrimping. They're not scrimping at all and stuff in this biscuit. They've done really well.
Usually where this biscuit would fall down is compound chalk on the top of it, but doesn't. They've gone real milk chocolate, so well done to Woolworths for that one.
That is a cracker.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Just get some.
Yeah. Less time on the biscuits, more time on the chips. They've done very well with the biscuit, and the chips are okay, but that biscuit is fantastic. Just get some. What do they come in a pack of, 12 or 8 or something?
No, you only get 8.
Yeah, yeah. But as I said, most people, normal people, would be happy with one, I reckon. We're not normal. We're not normal.
How did Kieran find it? Did she have one?
No, she hasn't had one yet. I did say last
night,
one. You've got to have one of these biscuits. But I hadn't tasted them there because she said, I feel like something a bit biscuity and chocolatey. I said, well, get some of these. Just get some. What are they called?
Rocky Road biscuits.
Oh, okay. Simple.
I think I sent you a picture.
Yeah, you did. I'll find it. But straightforward, I like it. Straight up.
Put a picture up on the Facebook page, though. I want people to try these.
Yeah, we need to get that. We need to get that as a permanent fixture in Woolworths.
Yeah, I don't want them disappearing from the shelves. Like,
we need them to appear at the ends of the aisle. The ends, where apparently that's the big, priority. People pay extra.
It?
Yeah, people pay extra to get on the end of the aisle on that.
That's funny because I never look on the ends because I always think all the things I know that I'm after are down this aisle, so I never look on the ends.
Well, you've just blown all their research. Apparently that's...
I don't know why they don't come to me.
My nephew worked stacking shelves before he joined the Navy, and he said, you build up to doing the ends. And that's when he realised I got to do something in my life. I just can't. That can't be the highlight of my career, is getting to the ends, to do the ends of the aisle.
Well, wasn't that like Sam Pang when he knew he had to move on?
Yes.
When he was working at the bottle shop and they offered him his own pricing gun and he went, you know what, it's time to go.
It's the greatest story ever. The greatest story ever. But I think he's done all right. Don't worry about that. I think Pang's done all right, I'm going to say. All right, great. Well, next, we're doing another new segment.
I know. We're blowing people's minds today. Over
or under? Is it underrated? Is it overrated?
Yeah.
So we are going to do caramilk. All right, so caramilk.
Do you want to talk us through it, Dave? Because you've done some research on this, I know.
Yeah, a bit of lame research. And caramilk...
And just to, if anyone's just tuning into the podcast, they haven't, listened to the whole back catalogue, lame research is really just shorthand for Dave looked it up on Wikipedia. Sometimes that's pretty much all Dave does.
A bit of a deeper dive. I sometimes go to their own websites, which is all gloss and no information. And sometimes there's like people put stuff on Facebook, which is really handy.
So unverified research is the other type of research we do.
In between me researching the scamdemic, as I like to call it, in my alfoil hat. That and the connection with G5 and caramilk, I've established a connection. As the one of the couriers, you know how we've all got people delivering stuff, especially in Melbourne. This guy said to Kieran the other day, don't worry, it's all a CNN conspiracy, and drove off. And as he drove off, he yelled out, CNN. Like, what? So
what can you tell us, Dave, about caramilk?
That's a conspiracy. What caramel is, and I think we said in a previous podcast, is milk chocolate. It's actually white chocolate.
It's white chocolate.
White chocolate blended with caramel. And
okay.
it has been around before, and it was taken off the shelves in 94.
Yeah,
I think
it sporadically gets taken off, doesn't it? It's been back and forth a few times.
So it's quite an old... It was introduced in the 60s, I think. And yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. I thought you said it came out in the 90s and then was removed in the 90s. It came out in the 60s.
Yeah, well, my research again, there is a chocolate bar in Canada called Caramilk, and I don't know if it's the same one, but in Australia, it was certainly around in the... I'm just going to say 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s, but then it got taken off the shelves in 94. It vanished in 94. And then it was brought back in the 2000s, only 6 months ago.
See, I find it surprising because I'm pretty much all over most of these products.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't believe I'd ever really even heard of caramilk until the sort of kerfuffle about it went away, it's back. It was never on my radar at all.
No.
I don't remember it as a kid. I remember Top Deck.
Oh, yeah, I love Top Deck. But Top Deck was a bit, I don't know, it was a bit disappointing sometimes.
Yeah, Top Deck, I think, overrated.
The idea of Top Deck, good idea.
Good idea, sure, but ultimately, overrated.
And also, you know what I got the other day, or not the other day, about 6 months ago, I got Cadbury did a dark and milk chocolate bar together, like half dark, half milk. Yeah. You would have hated it.
I would have hated half of it.
But caramilk only came to my attention earlier in the year when I went up to my local milk bar, mini supermarket, and Adam, one of the guys who works there, goes, "Oh, there's this new chocolate caramilk. Hey, you can have it." And he gave me half the block. And man, he goes, "I'm going to eat it all. You take it." He goes, "I'm going to eat it all. It's beautiful." And
you guys loved it.
I love it. Okay. I love it. I bought some the other day and kept it in my car just for a little snack when I'm driving around. Wow. And I actually really like it. I think it's underrated.
Okay, well, I became aware of it because my sister thinks it's exceptionally overrated, but with good reason. See, she makes these little cooking videos, that go up on the website for taste.com and things like that. And she has to make the recipes they send her. And so many of the sweet recipes involve a block of caramilk chocolate. And so there was a while where she couldn't get it. And then when caramilk came back, she basically just pretty much had to buy all the caramilk she could find and make recipes. And she's always like having to stock up on it in case they take it off the shelves again. So,
yeah, right. Yeah, because when I did my lame research, and my research was getting very confused, there was all these campaigns to bring it back too. And then let's keep it. Now that we've got to keep it, guys. We've got to keep caramilk out there.
We've got to keep it.
We've got to keep it.
It's a shame you couldn't, do such a successful campaign for the Milo bar, Dave, because they managed to get caramilk back, but the Milo bar still hasn't come back.
Well, I'm
just going to try this caramilk.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I love white chocolate. I love it.
I like white chocolate. It's kind of just like super sweet white chocolate.
It's like what I remember white chocolate was as a kid. And maybe that's a nostalgic thing.
Yes.
But that's what I'm remembering. And I love that.
Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like white chocolate with that, when people cook a can of condensed milk?
Yes.
To go to that dulce de leche kind of stuff. Actually, it tastes a bit like white chocolate with that.
Condensed milk. It's like condensed milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay, but I'm sorry, Dave, I'll have to...
What do you give that out of 10? What do you give that out of 10?
Well, if we're playing under or over, I'm going to say it's overrated. Mm. You're saying it's underrated, so I guess it's just rated. If we average it out.
I love it. I would buy that chocolate. If what would be my go-to? Fruit and nut.
Fruit and nuts. Now that's underrated. And always underrated, even by myself. Like I always go, I want fruit and nut? Then I eat it and I go, I think I want some more fruit and nut.
Yeah,
underrated.
Fruit and nut, probably number one, but caramilk is in my top 5 easily now. We need it to hang around, guys. If we could get on Facebook and all write to Cadbury and tell them caramilk.
All right, well, I'll send the rest of that to you, Dave. You can have that.
Well, give it to your sister for her cooking.
Oh, yeah, she can pop it in the cooking recipes.
I did notice when I was doing my lame research, I didn't know there was a lot of recipes involving caramilk. It's absolutely
so many recipes. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what makes it so. Maybe it melts easier than milk chocolate because it's mostly not chocolate.
Yeah.
Because milk chocolate is very hard to melt. You have to do a double boiler and all that sort of stuff.
I absolutely did it when I first made wagon wheels and completely stuffed it up and was left with this block of...
Oh, just grainy.
Yeah, and I had to use it.
And there's no getting it back. You've left it. You can't even eat it. It's like you destroyed the magic.
I put in biscuits later. I just chopped it up. And kids don't care. But I couldn't melt it again. I tried. And then I didn't know. You can't have it too hot. You can't have water. And I'd actually added water to it.
Oh, water, Dave. No, that's the thing that makes it just completely...
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
This is why your DNA lab fails every time. You don't know the basics.
Big news on that. We've been shut down. Apparently something about employing 10-year-olds is not cool. I don't know.
You're going to have to be deep cleaned after contaminating those chips.
How funny. Oh, well, thanks for listening, everyone. It's been another roller coaster ride, and I don't feel that sick.
I don't feel that bad either. No. Well done us.
No, well done us.